For each of the past several years, I've participated in a major international caving expedition. I was lucky to be invited this year to join the Anglo-Malaysian expedition led by the Mulu Caves project to the caves of Borneo. Gunung Mulu National Park is located in the state of Sarawak in Malaysia, which is on the northern edge of Borneo. We were provided very comfortable accommodations in the research center within Mulu National Park, with breakfast and dinner provided most days by the Mulu Cafe. There are no roads within the park, but there is a network of trails and boardwalks for accessing some of the caves near park headquarters in the south. Access to caves in most other areas is via the Melanau River using motorized longboats. The park is only 4 degrees north of the equator and is in a tropical rainforest that sometimes generates rainfall that can cause the local rivers to rise quickly, but they drop almost as quickly when the rain stops. The rain and heat supports an amazing diversity of life both on the surface and below ground. The number and diversity of insects supports equally impressive numbers of larger animal species. The caves are home to millions of bats that tend to roost within about 500 meters of a cave entrance. But there are also millions of cave swiftlets that can be found almost everywhere in the caves, even miles from an entrance. Many insects are then supported by the nutrient-rich guano. The caves are formed in the Tertiary age Melanau limestone, which is up to 1,500 meters thick and sits on a layer of shaly sandstone. The limestone is very heavily folded and faulted. The limestone ridges run from the northeast to the southwest, with bedding dipping to the northwest. Most major cave passages run along the strike, with connecting segments going up or down ramps along the dip. The combination of geomorphology and climate have created some of the largest passages and rooms and most extensive networks of caves in the world. Deer Cave is possibly the largest cave passage in the world. Nasib Bagus, or Good Luck Cave, contains Sarawak Chamber, which is the largest known cave room by area and roughly tied for the largest by volume in the world. And Clearwater Cave System is currently the 9th longest in the world and likely the largest by volume. The caves of Mulu consist of mostly very large trunk passages. Travel through the caves isn't always easy though, due to large mountains of breakdown that are often covered with mud and guano that make for very slick surfaces. The breakdown is also often loose, and the limestone bedrock is heavily corroded, making it untrustworthy. The caves are very warm at around 73 Fahrenheit, with nearly 100% humidity, so it's difficult to travel through the caves without quickly becoming soaked with sweat. Another challenge is dealing with the ever-present flies that live off the guano and are attracted to the light from headlamps. One of the goals for this year's expedition was to work on making connections between some of the larger caves in the southernmost part of Gunung Api. The Racer Easter Cave System, Lagangs Cave, and Clearwater System have been very close to each other for many years, but connections between these caves have been elusive. Connecting them would move the Clearwater System up from 9th longest to 7th longest in the world, pushing past both Lechugia and Wind Caves. A light and sound connection was made between Racer Cave and Cave of the Winds in the Clearwater System through a short sump, but cavers have not yet made the traverse. Several other horizontal leads and aid climbs in the connection area were pushed, but ended in formation chokes. In addition to these connection efforts, there were a couple of exploration camps in Clearwater Cave near the Clearwater-Black Rock connection area. A very large trunk passage was discovered heading into a blank space on the map. Another steeply ascending fissure was also explored, and both of these areas were left with strong airflow, but requiring technical lead climbing to continue. There's a significant amount of work left to be done, and many more miles of cave to be discovered in the Mulu area. The British and Malaysian cavers who are leading the project were both extremely capable and welcoming. I hope to be able to return to the region to explore with this amazing group of people in these incredible caves.